Welcome to the final episode of our 3-episode live play of Orbital Blues, a rules-light space western RPG. I am once again the GM as the players, well, they're up to their same old shit. Gameplay is all about the D6s, and the objective is to hit the magic number 8 for all skills and combat checks. Thanks to the players, aka the crew of the old reliable, Lee, Dustin, Mike, and Nathan, as they continually go against the odds to keep bad situations from getting worse. Or is that making bad situations worser? If Orbital Blues sounds like something you might enjoy, check it out on DriveThruRPG. The link will be provided in the description below. Also, this gameplay is for mature audiences and immature audiences only, and will certainly offend someone somewhere at some point. With that said, it's the final act, where the players finally bring this orphanage to justice, take on a cyborg biker gang, and finally someone gets the blues. All this and more duct tape awaits in Orbital Blues Episode 3, Grinning in Your Face.
Don't mind people grinning in your face. I said, bear this in mind, a true friend is hard to find. Don't you mind people grinning in your face?
We will begin with the recap. If anybody can remember what the hell happened last time.
We went into the dude's ship. Their big garbage ship.
It was actually really nice.
Was
But,
it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was nice.
That was your ship that's garbage.
Yeah,
Is not.
Sonny spent a majority of the first part of it just repairing the ship with duct tape and aluminum foil.
Yeah, I shot people.
No,
Why do I even bother?
but continue. Yeah.
Oh, somebody else
good.
blew somebody up in space.
Valentine was beating the shit out of somebody.
Oh, okay. Well, I
He was
envisioned that I did that, so, you know.
Hey, you can take credit. I don't care.
I don't want credit.
Valentine does not care.
Valentine's just in it for the experience.
He's just in it to beat people up.
You ran into FT Frazier.
Yes, Captain
remember.
F.T. Frazier
Yeah.
in the
who,
drift system and Deviant Cyborg Motorcycle Gang. That were my specific notes. I have nothing else
That's
about
all of
that.
your notes.
Yeah, that is all my notes, verbatim.
Bartrell tried to sell Frazier some drugs.
It's my literal notes.
It was Reed's old employer,
Yep.
and he agreed to forgive your debts, Reed, if you would just go down and take care of the Church of the Eighth Divinity, take care of this guy named Father Irwin, and steal all his sin coin.
Valentine messed up, let him go, and now we're all on the ceiling.
Well, even
yeah.
before then, we had zombies chasing us around, holding out their hands very
No, no, no.
creepily.
You guys had zombies chasing you. Valentine did not.
Oh, that's right. We were going to the temple.
I went through
thing.
the front door. You guys went through the back door.
Didn't I blow something up there?
Something did get blown up, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, so you landed on the planet. Bartrell flew, and he was able to land the Winnebago, the RV, onto the planet.
Because he who flies controls the radio.
Correct.
Oh, yes.
And it was
Pour
a
some
bunch of
sugar on you.
It was a bunch of tents with a temple with a big 8 on the top, and you guys kind of wandered around the zombies, and they're all mumbling to themselves.
Mm.
And there was 2, and then there was 8 of them following you, and that's when the party separated. Reed went one way, Valentine went another way, and Sonny and Bartrell went another way. And Valentine went to the front door and saw a line of rocks and broken androids and Jawas waiting to get in. And he bashed down the door.
Yes.
And that's when Bartrell and Sonny went to the back door. There was a trash can. The can opened up, and there was a Jawa. And Bartrell... It had a finger gun, and Bartrell eventually shot it when he realized it was a pest and killed it. That's when Reed shows up
Oh, yeah.
with
my
the
bad.
zombie who was following him, trying to give him something because he looked like skin out of his hand, and he was trying to hand it. Everybody sort of handed him something back. He was trying to buy something, basically replaying the last moments of their lives before they were zombified by Sindhu. And Reed got tired of it and pulled out a gun and shot him, and failed to realize that the zombies are full of methane, and that exploded him
Oh, I didn't know that.
into a big fireball. Took some damage. Bartrell was the one basically got the damage, so his vac suit was damaged again. Valentine was doing some big negotiating as he found Father Irwin, and then all of you showed up, and I think Valentine did warn you about the zombies, which
I did. Yep.
About him having
after the
methane?
fact.
Methane?
And Bartrell and Valentine went flying up and hit the ceiling and are pinned against the ceiling. Valentine took no damage, but Bartrell again was damaged, so his vac suit is down, I believe, to 2. And Sonny and Reed grabbed onto it's like an interior building in this huge dome, and like grabbed onto the ends of it, like the roof almost, and are being pulled up. And then you see all these little eyes of Jawas that aren't holding finger guns. They have real guns, and all the rocks around you are levitating. First thing we're going to do is a blues check, because we haven't done one of those before.
I'm blue, da ba dee da ba.
2d6 and add your grit.
And what does that mean?
You're about to
6.
okay.
What is my grit? Oh, okay.
Nitty gritty.
10.
8.
11.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
No, 12.
All right. If you 8 or above, you are shook up, but you take it in stride. You gain 1 blues. Below that, you gain no blues. The feeling passes.
So it's a good thing.
Aw.
I feel no blues.
Lame.
So what happens as we accumulate blues? I have 3 blues.
Okay. If you have to have at least 8 to do anything.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty far from that.
I mean,
Yeah, me too.
I figured you all had to be a little bit closer than that.
I would think that Bartrell is probably the closest one out of all this, because if we keep playing his song.
Well, it's anything
Yeah.
from the backstory that comes up.
I've got now 6 blues.
Okay.
I got
Because
5.
I play Pour Some Sugar on Me as much as I can, just so I
Right.
can feel the blues.
If we played Pour Some Sugar on You, for you.
I have
Yeah.
0 blues.
What?
I don't know. I never made any notes of any blues on my sheets.
I thought you had your song play at least once or twice.
Did I?
Yeah.
I had the question asked, "What is your song?" in each session, but I don't think it's been played ever.
It's because you didn't drive the ship.
Right.
You didn't control the radio.
Right.
That's true. Apparently the meathead is the one driving the ship, and he's fine at it.
That's why he's got 6. I don't think I have any. I honestly don't think I do. I
I'm the
don't
meathead.
ever recall, Reed, you have blues or something. I don't remember that.
Well,
ever
it's kind
being
of a thing you're supposed to track, not really.
Oh, when do we keep track of it?
Just say as it comes up.
Yeah.
I got
That's
8
your trouble.
blues. What are we talking about? I forgot. I clearly have 8
It's part of your
blues.
troubles.
Yeah.
Part of my troubles.
Yeah, and part of it is also like your backstory. Like mine is bloodthirsty. Anytime I lose control of my character and I go into a bloodthirsty,
So
a
anytime
rage,
these things come up,
You get a blues, yes.
yeah,
oh, okay. Well, I've definitely been reluctant about things. That I've definitely felt like I was in too deep a couple times. My not fulfilling a bounty has come up a couple times. Yeah, I probably got 6. I'm being real, right? I feel like that's come up at least.
So in too deep is you
Sometimes
rely
it's-
on a talent you learned from an old friend. Okay. You had to hold yourself back from violence that used to be second nature to you. Okay. You've pretty much been violent anytime you get a chance. And you force someone to do something they don't want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that would put me at 6 then. Oh, whoops.
I don't know. Let's just go with I have 0
Is this-
blues since I'm not going to
is
get to 8 anyway.
Is this best ball with blues?
Yes. So, are we currently still on the ceiling, Bartrell and I?
Yeah. And you're not dancing on the
We're in
ceiling.
that temple thing still.
I could
Yeah.
dance on the ceiling. I made my.
So we will roll initiative and we'll start.
Oh, damn.
I feel like a brand new player again. How do we do initiative again?
A D6.
1d6.
Is it group?
Oh, and it's
initiative
only
or
one
individual?
person, right?
No,
It's one
everybody.
person per round,
Not
isn't it?
Everybody.
Okay.
Is it plus anything or just a straight d6 roll? I got a 6.
Isn't it plus savvy?
That sounds good.
I have an 8.
I thought it was savvy as well. Hey, what I lack in initiative, I make up for in brute strength.
Do you though?
So, yeah. I mean, I've literally killed somebody punching him to death.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't check his pulse. Did you?
No. Why would I check their pulse? I'm not the one accusing.
I'm not the doctor either. Sonny's the doctor.
All right, Reed, you're up.
Yeah. So what's the scenario? We're on the ceiling.
Yeah, you're pinned to the ceiling. You are about 40 feet in the air. There are a few zombies in the room. They have shirts on that have the number 8 on the front and the back with the star on the sleeve.
Is there anything I see near me that I can grab onto? A chandelier or something? Like close enough to a window that I could just hold on to the...
There's no windows. Sure. There's a chandelier for some strange reason here in the temple. Yes, there will... I
will grab onto the chandelier, so if I stop floating in the air, I do not smack the ground.
Give me a grit test against the odds. So roll 3d6, drop your highest score. Your number.
The highest. That's a 6.
Okay, it's a little bit too far away from you.
I can't reach.
Oh, be careful with that chandelier. It's probably worth some money.
I don't give a shit. I don't want to die.
Bartrell, you're up.
Bartrell's gonna pull out the hand cannon, and attempt to shoot Father Ernie.
He already disappeared.
Oh. So, like, there's nobody to shoot.
It's literally just the zombies.
Pet rocks.
Okay.
And zombies in the room.
Yeah.
And your fellow old reliable crew.
Are the zombies attacked? Or do they look like they're hostile? Or
they look like they're just mumbling to themselves, walking around.
Oh, okay. So they're not doing anything. And I'm levitating. So what I'm going to do...
I'm levitating. Do-do-do.
What I'm going to do is attempt to motion my way over to a zombie. Are we floating or are we on the ceiling?
So I thought me and Bartrell were like hanging on to something that's keeping us from going all the way up.
No, Bartrell took damage because he hit it. Actually, that was Reed. So Reed shouldn't have been on the ceiling.
Okay. I will happily be on the ground.
No, I don't think any of us are on the ground.
Right, you're holding onto something. So you try the chandelier that's hanging down. Sorry, Bartrell and Valentine are stuck up against the ceiling.
Gotcha.
My bad.
Yeah, he didn't like me.
What'd you do?
I just threatened him a little.
Bartrell's gonna try to sit up. Like, is he stuck? Like, he can't move forward?
Yeah, like you're stuck like this. You can make a roll to see if you can, like, maneuver and, like, maybe onto the, maneuver.
So it's like on the wall of a graviton.
Yeah.
Oh, those things are cool.
Bartrell's gonna get up. He's gonna try to see if he can sit up and, like, basically try to weasel his way over to the chandelier that we've established is here.
Yes, I like it. Okay, so give me a grit roll against the odds.
So that's 3, and you drop the highest one.
Right.
Oh, nice. Definitely didn't make it. That's a 3.
Yeah, whatever force is pushing against you is making it very difficult. As you're trying to reach for the chain of the chandelier, but you're unable to.
Damn, don't have enough midichlorians. I guess that's my turn.
I guess you just want me to kill you right now. Sonny, you're up.
I am hanging on to some part of the wall, keeping myself from going up on the ceiling.
So, yeah, hanging on the edge of the gazebo, like where the roof is, kind of floating in the air.
Wait, so this is an outdoor thing?
No, you're inside.
Okay.
It's like a huge building, and the gazebo's inside of it.
So it's a gazebo within a gazebo, within walls.
Correct.
Okay. Are there any windows nearby?
There are no windows on the gazebo, but in this temple, there are a few windows, yes.
Okay. Are they glass windows or are they open?
They're not open. There's glass.
Okay. I'm going to take my pistol, shoot one of the windows out, and try to propel myself to the window, from the window to the wall. So I'm basically going to shoot out a window and try and propel myself through the window to outside.
Okay, give me a straight up attack roll. 3d6 and whatever 2 numbers you can get to 8. I think you add your savvy to attacks. And the remainder is your damage die, which I'm going to tell you is you're just going to need like 1 damage to bust the window.
So I got 8.
Okay, that's a hit.
And 2 damage.
You blast out this window. Now give me a grit roll against the odds as you try to propel yourself.
Okay. Against the odds is roll 3, drop the highest.
Yep.
8.
Yes, you can describe how you blast out the window and then push yourself and go through it.
So Sonny, with this power that's trying to levitate him to the ceiling and seeing it affecting Bartrell and Valentine, who are just crushed to the top, Sonny's just gritting his teeth, and he's like, fuck this. He pulls out his gun, shoots out the window. He positions himself so that he's still holding the edge, but then he's got his feet propped up against it, and then he just launches himself, just threading the needle right through the window, avoiding all of the remaining glass shards around the edge of it. My hope is that I'm not continuing to fly upwards now that I'm outside of the building, because that could be very bad.
Yeah, like once you get like right outside, then you kind of crash to the ground and you're outside the temple. Valentine.
Okay. First thing Valentine's going to do is laugh. You think you can hold me with such trivial tricks? And then he's going to straight up just try to stand up on the ceiling, like as if he's standing straight up. So is that going to be, is that grit?
I mean, I can say that you can push yourself up to so you're standing. Like if you want to do something else, we will roll.
No, the whole point is obviously I'm gonna have to fight the force that's keeping me up on the ceiling, but I want to stand like I'm normally standing on the ground. So I'm gonna push myself up off the ground and just stand there like upside down.
Yeah, just give me a grit roll against the odds then.
Always fantastic when you roll fantastic. 12.
You're standing on the ceiling.
Okay. And I'm assuming I don't have very much else I can do.
Correct.
At this. Okay, so I basically wasted my whole turn just going, ha ha ha! You can't hold me with such trivial tricks, and then I stand up on the ceiling.
Let's see who we're going to attack here.
I mean, clearly the guy who went out the window.
I mean, that'd be the first guy I go after.
He did use gunfire.
Well, Reed is right there.
Is he, though?
But he's also trying to run away.
All these rocks come hurling towards you, Reed, and hit you. All the damage is absorbed by your vac suit. They just kind of bounce off and all kind of land on the ground.
I feel invincible.
Ha ha! I am invincible!
Is that the best you got? Where'd these rocks come from?
It just appeared. I mean, there were some outside, but that Valentine would have seen.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, Valentine.
We didn't have a chance to talk yet.
Uh-huh. No, you're too busy laughing and standing on the ceiling when you could have been using your words.
You're right. I'm just trying to intimidate the guy. He's already clearly intimidated
You've
enough.
clearly intimidated the ceiling.
It's true.
Well, the ceiling's below your feet.
I know. I'm looking at it
What the hell's going on out here?
right now.
Why are you looking
So
up? Then?
all the Jawas point their little guns
I don't know.
and fire at you, Valentine, like little tiny like laser guns. They hit the back suit and just kind of like they leave a little mark, but they don't do any damage to it. And,
Oh, fantastic.
A bunch of shots go around.
Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding.
And the zombies continue to mutter, and they start like they come up and they get a lot closer to you, Reed, as they're muttering something, and you're up.
What are the zombies muttering?
They're mumbling incoherently.
Are they trying to act out something that they would normally do, like hand me anything? Or?
No, they don't seem to be, no.
I'm gonna mimic them.
Okay,
I start muttering as well, and I walk like them.
so you're kind of like floating in the air.
I float like them. Float
Are
like
you
a
gonna
butterfly,
try-
sting like a bee.
Are you going to try to do the same thing that Sonny did and try to go out the window?
Yes, while I mutter and pretend I'm a zombie.
Okay, give me a grit roll against the odds.
Dang it. It's only a 6 again. I suck!
So you try to do that, and you hit the side of the wall, and you start to go up, and now you're pinned up against the ceiling with the rest of them.
Ah.
Bartrell.
We see Sonny go out the window, I think Bartrell is going to do something similar, but he's going to spring from the ceiling and attempt to grab onto a zombie who is on the ground, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
40 feet. You're 40 feet in the air, dude. That's a huge jump. Even for Valentine, that'd be a huge jump.
Okay.
I mean, who hasn't heard of a 40-foot standing jump?
Look at his knees, his arms. You're going to want to emphasize your arms going back like that because you need them to help you with the jump.
Bartrell, go ahead. Against the odds. Let's see what happens. Grit. You can use your grit.
11.
Getting ready and...
So you see Bartrell just kind of push off against the ceiling and just flies down there and you grab the zombie, right?
Yeah, I'm going to try to hug it.
You grab the zombie and you hug it, and both of you go right back up to the ceiling and hit against the ceiling. Now you got a zombie with you.
What the hell's going on out here?
Oh, damn.
Now, here's the question, though. Is the zombie being propelled by this force, or if Bartrell were to let him go, would the zombie fall 40 feet to the ground?
That's an interesting mystery.
I'm gonna take a blues for that, for doing something very stupid in a very serious situation, which puts me at 8 blues. So maybe I can do something now.
I guess I could gain a blues too for abandoning my friends.
Is that a thing?
That is for me.
Oh, okay.
So my trouble is I'm on the run, so I gain a blues anytime you abandon someone to escape. I evade a problem instead of fighting, and I see pursuers when they're not there.
Where did Sonny go? He went to get cigarettes and never came back.
So, Bartrell, if you go to page 56, you read about if you've got 8 blues, that's what you can do. And let me just say, make sure you use it at the right time. So that was Bartrell. Sonny, you're up.
You got this. Sonny.
So now what do I see now that things are outside? That I'm outside.
Like you see the tents of the zombies just kind of milling around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, you can make an observation. You know what? There's an observation roll in this game. 2d6, no modifier. It's the only actual roll other than a straight up roll in this game.
7.
There's a bunch of zombies with those tents, and then you're right behind you is the broken window of this temple, and that's pretty much it. It's cold.
Okay. Sonny is going to try and get the attention of the zombies and try to call them over.
Okay.
To the temple.
You can make a savvy roll. I'm going to give you the upper hand because you did read up on the zombies and learn last time kind of like what they were dealing with, what kind of like they were transformed by their last memories. So you might, and your medical history training, so you might be able to say or do something that would get their attention. So you go ahead and roll with upper hand.
And that's savvy?
Yep.
13.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to describe what you exactly do.
So Sonny is going to run up to them and shout, "There's a sale!" and then run over to the temple.
Okay. Yes. They were big bargain shoppers at one point, and they are very excited. Roll 2d6 for me.
5.
5 of them follow you eagerly. They could be reaching into their hands right now to pull off some skin to pay for whatever it is they're about to buy.
Excellent.
All right. Valentine.
All right. How far is Bartrell from me?
Probably within arm's length.
Okay, perfect. So arm's length.
Yeah.
I'm going to start pummeling into the zombie he's holding. Right in his face.
Okay.
Right in the face. Is that that's a muscle or is that a?
Yeah, that for you it's muscle. So
right.
3d6.
Okay, that would be an 8 and then 2 damage.
Yeah, I mean you punch it. You punch his face literally in. There's a big imprint in his face,
Fantastic.
and it's just not. It's not moving anymore.
Hey, you can let go of it now, Bartrell. I took care of him for you.
I'm fucking trying to let go. I won't let go of me.
Now one has to wonder, is Bartrell actually letting go, or does he just think that the zombie is stuck to him?
No, I'm trying to let go. I can't.
That's how we deal with these zombies. You just keep going down there and grabbing them, Bartrell. We're good.
The rocks again are going to attack Reed.
Damn it!
Finally, some decent rolls around here.
Damn the Rock's offspring. He will pay for this. Dwayne, I'm coming for you.
So that's max damage. You take 12 damage, so you have a vac suit that reduces 5, so that's 7 damage.
Well, haven't I been hit before?
No, you've never been hit.
I've never been hit.
You're
So
just not being careful enough.
my vac suit's at a 4 now?
Yeah, how many hit points do you have? Well, no, you've got 8 plus your whatever. I'm going to institute this rule.
My heart
You
is
can
8.
you can say my vac suit is destroyed and take no damage. Your vac suit can't be at a 1 because your vac suit destroyed.
Well, yeah, I'll just take all... Yeah, screw the vac suit. I don't need it to breathe or anything.
Just hold your breath long enough. You'll be good.
You
I mean-
definitely need a vac suit here too. If you're going to hang out very.
Oh,
long,
it'll
but-
still let me breathe? It just won't protect me.
No, as in it will be wrecked and you will have a hard time breathing after. I mean, because the atmosphere is very thin, but you would avoid damage. If it was going to kill you, you could do that.
So my heart says 8. You said 12 was the max, though.
Plus muscle. So what's
Muscle
your
is
muscle
0 for me.
Okay, so it's 8. So your vac suit's so you'd have 1 HP
1 HP.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
and a vac
He's
suit.
gonna die.
Ouch.
I'll take
That
the
hurts,
1.
dude.
I will have 1.
Okay,
And
vac
I-
suit is now a 4.
Yep, I will take that because at least I'm alive and my vac suit works.
And this time the rocks are precise with their attack.
They can fuck off.
They found all the weak points of Reed and they slam into him.
These little pebbles can straight fuck off. I can feel them in my suit.
Rock Juniors.
The Jawas. Oh, no, they'll go after Valentine.
Oh, they're so cute.
Okay, now the dice are hot.
Fantastic. Bring it on.
That's going to be 10 damage. 5 is taken from your vac suit. You would take 5 damage. Vac suit's now 4.
And I'm just going to go, bring it on. And then in the inside, I just have a tear going down my face.
As all these little red eyes point their guns at you and they fire. They seem to be a lot more precise in their attack this time.
Man, it looks like I got to kill them all. What am I doing wasting my time with one zombie?
That's a great question. Great question. What
All
are
right.
you doing? I just want to get out of here. I don't
Okay,
know. What are my options? Like,
Okay, so Reed, you all the rocks kind of hit you and then fall back and land on the ground.
that window I could not make it to last time. Is it easier to get to this time?
I mean, I could give you a roll. I mean, Bartrell seemed to push off and jumped and grabbed the zombie and got flung back up. So I will let you do a...
Can I, like, push off of Bartrell to try and get over there?
Yeah, I'll give you... It'll be against the odds. A
Okay,
quick
my
test.
foot will go to Bartrell's face as I push off and try to go.
All right, go ahead.
As I am trying to avoid violence again. Hey, that's a good roll. So if I remove the highest roll, I still got a 10... It's grit or savvy? Well, I guess it
Grit.
doesn't. All right, so then 11.
Yeah, you push off. You see Reed push off, and he swoops down, and then you kind of clip the edge of the window, and then fall and tumble out of the temple
Oh, thank God.
onto the ground.
Those fucking rocks. As I tumble to the ground, I pretty much just lay there and play dead at this point, because those damn rocks hurt.
Bartrell, you're up.
Bartrell's just got kicked in the face. So how close are we to the nearest door?
It's the back door. You could probably make a roll for it. You might get to because the door got I mean, you guys opened it, so I'd give you a roll. You could see if you could get to it. I don't think you get outside of it. You might grab onto the door frame.
Do I have a better chance of getting to the door frame, or does Bartrell have a better chance of getting to the door frame, or it going out the same way that Sonny and Reed did?
If you went out the same way they did, you would get outside.
All right, so Bartrell is going to go that way.
What are you doing with the zombie?
Take it with.
Grit test against the odds.
All right, that is a 6.
The zombie just kind of throws off your trajectory, and you get close to the window, and then you roll back up the window, holding onto the zombie back in place.
Okay, so I'm close to the window now, but still on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Sorry about your face.
Sonny.
As I stand outside the door, because I'm not going back in, because I don't want to be affected by whatever this levitation thing is, I'm going to direct the zombies to congregate in the middle. And then Father, what's his name, disappeared, right?
Yeah, Father Irvin. You have not seen him since.
Are cloaking devices a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So Sonny's going to assume that he's still there. He's just cloaked. And so once all the zombies congregate towards the middle, seeing that they're explosive, Sonny's going to shoot one, hoping to cause a chain reaction, and get Father Irwin in the middle of it.
Okay. So you're having them like all cluster around his little gazebo?
Yeah.
Give me an attack roll.
What do I add to it?
Savvy.
It's 6.
Unless you want to use heart and re-roll, that will be a miss.
Is it just 1 heart?
Yeah, 1 heart per 1 die.
Okay, so if I use 2 hearts, I can re-roll both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I'll re-roll both. That's a 14. It's a double 6.
You hit one zombie and it explodes and ignites the other ones. There's a huge chain reaction, and a large fireball erupts in the middle of this temple. You guys who are on the ceiling get singed a little bit, but you take no damage.
Nice.
Sonny, after doing that, Sonny would have been, the minute that he shot, he would have looked up and be like, oh, shit.
But since you punched in his face to release some of the methane, but he's still ignitable, that is 5 damage to Bartrell.
Cool. So does the vac suit absorb 5 every time, or
no,
just
it goes down? Your vac suit right now is at 2.
Yeah. So then, like the vac suit would
absorb 2. You'd take 3 hit points, and it'd be down to 1.
Okay.
Or you can say it's destroyed and you take no damage.
Well, I do like breathing.
That's a hobby of yours, breathing. It's like one of your favorite things to do.
It comes second after drugs.
Well, you need to be able to breathe to do some drugs. So
No, it comes
Right.
third after your favorite song.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Fucking pour some sugar on me.
Sonny, you see a secondary explosion at the very top of the ceiling.
What the
Fireball.
fuck?
And you see all these...
This is some bullshit.
I love it. Bertrell got kicked in the face by Reed and then exploded by Sonny within less than 10 seconds.
You see all these little figures running around on fire.
Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Valentine, it's literally an open area with like a gazebo that's now on fire. And he vanished. You assume that he went inside the gazebo.
That's where I'm going to head to. I'm going to casually just walk over there where the gazebo's at, and then I'm going to try to jump off the ceiling and land on the ground and grab onto something.
Give me a grit test. Straight up grit test.
Straight up? Okay.
Yep.
9.
You go, you walk, and then you push off, but at the moment you push off, you realize, oh wow, there's no force anymore. And you go straight through the gazebo. And that means that Bartrell, you fall from the ceiling.
After I go right through the thing, I'm gonna be like, where's your god now?
Sonny is watching all this from the doorway, and he's so confused.
So, like, when Valentine left, the gravity turned back on?
After the explosion, then you suddenly, for some reason, whatever force ended.
So you're telling me that Bartrell got kicked in the face, exploded, and then fell 40 feet.
And this all happened because we shot someone who exploded in the first place.
I love it.
You take 4 damage as you fall to the ground. Valentine, you take 1, but it is absorbed as you're in this room. So Bartrell, your vac suit is now destroyed.
Okay. And
you
I
take 3
have
damage.
Okay.
I don't know how close to 0 you are.
I have 2 hit points. Or 2 heart
He's gonna
points.
die. You are a dead man walking.
Let me ask you a question. So when you hit 0, are you like instantly dead in this game, or
No.
Okay.
Give me an observation roll, 2d6 for Valentine and Bartrell.
12.
4.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Valentine, you see a figure. It looks probably the same guy, kind of singed. It's Father Irwin, as he's running through the gazebo, as he jumps through the wall that's burning, carrying some kind of metal box, and he is headed out the front door.
He's riding out the front door! Get him!
Reed is playing dead, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
Did I hear him say, though, that someone's running out the front door?
Yes, you did.
Do I know we're supposed to stop the father, dude?
I don't know. I mean, you
Because
heard
I
a
don't
large
remember
large
last session.
explosion.
Well, he's supposed to have the money that we're supposed to collect.
Yeah, you're supposed to be
yeah.
shaking him down for some sin coin.
Oh, that's right, and that'll free me of my debts.
Yes.
Ah, fine. Fuck it. I will pull my pistol out and run towards the front door, and if I see him, I will shoot.
You run towards the front. You see Sonny there, and yeah, I mean, I'll give you a free shot. You run up and you see Father Irwin.
Ooh. I have, like, abilities.
I hope so.
I do.
You're supposed to be a gunslinger, right?
Yeah, something like that. Always upper hand with pistols, and that's what I am using. I'm using my pistol machine rapid fire. And I will never... Okay, I'll never have against all odds. So do I still roll 3d6?
If you got the upper hand, you roll 46 and drop the lowest.
4d6, drop the lowest. Oh, beautiful. That is really, 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 really good.
Whatever you want. 2 numbers that equal can get you to 8 and use the remainder for your damage.
13 to hit. And then that is 6 points of damage because I rolled a 6 on the die. Do I add something to damage?
No.
Okay. So 6 points of damage to the father as I shoot him in the fucking face. Pow!
Yeah, you shoot him square in the face, and he tries to get his arm up to block it. With that, he puts up that metal box, and it catches some of it, and you can see it singes his face. What are you shooting him with?
It's a pistol machine with rapid fire. So it's like...
Yeah, so, yeah, he starts bleeding everywhere. Bartrell.
I don't think Bartrell's going to get up. He's got 2 hit heart points left. You know, he'll get up and look around. And he didn't see... You know, I guess he heard Valentine saying, "Get out the front door." But Bartrell isn't really feeling it quite so much anymore. I think what he's going to do is look around to see if there's any sort of food or drugs.
Or drugs.
Like, maybe he'll start busting open some of the rocks. Because apparently you can hide drugs in rocks now. So maybe this is the where the real money's at. So you know what? That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna start busting open some rocks and like just start throwing around to see if he can find drugs.
We might have to roll to see what you find. You're breaking big rocks into little rocks.
God damn it! It's another fossil.
Not the right rocks. Damn.
Sonny single-handedly has alleviated the threat.
I'm gonna look around, and then do I see Bartrell?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Bartrell breaking rocks, and he's grabbing the pet rocks and breaking them down. And the things that were running around on fire are now laying on the ground on fire. The gazebo is burning, and this guy is running towards you, who has just been shot in the face by Reed, carrying a metal box.
I'm just gonna do one of is he still running towards us?
He is yes, he is still running.
I'm just gonna pull one of those moves where it's like I just I don't even try and touch him. It's just like and then I notice Bartrell. I'm like, and all the fire. I'm like, ah, shit! And I go over to Bartrell to start pulling him out of the building.
Okay, you immediately realize his vac suit is destroyed, and he's like having trouble breathing.
I'm gonna pull out the duct tape that I always have on me, and do my best to start patching up the vac suit so it at least allows him to continue to breathe.
Give me a savvy roll against the odds.
Sorry, what is it again? I dropped the highest.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's a 4. Does my Sawbones ability come into play at all with that? Being a skilled doctor?
Well,
it's not quite related to medicine, so. But I figure I ask.
Yeah, not really. It's more
Okay.
for an injury. Yeah, it would you could use heart to re-roll.
I'll use heart to re-roll 1. So that's 7. So I still need. I'll use one more heart to re-roll another one of those dice. Okay, so now that's much better. So that's 10.
Okay, you successfully used the duct tape that you got resupplied from Captain Fraser. Give me a D6 roll.
2.
He has got 2 hours of oxygen, and then after that,
Sonny will shout to Bartrell, "Come on, you crazy bastard! Let's get out of here!" and start pulling him out of the fiery pit of gazebo.
yeah, the smoke, it's starting to feel smokes. It's starting to smell like burning Jawa and other strange chemicals that made up this gazebo. There's smoke in here.
Does my vac suit have 1 armor now?
No, it will just be destroyed if it gets hit. There will be no actual damage reduction.
Gotcha.
How far am I from him doing all this from Sunny?
You can get up and run and hit this guy if you want to, because he's headed for the door.
Right. So that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna go for just knocking him straight out. I'm not gonna go for a lethal punch, just a knockout punch. That's what I'm going for, because he already screwed us over.
3d6.
And that's muscle again.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay, so I need to stop talking about how awesome these dice are and use a couple of heart for this. Use 3 of them, actually, in fact. Roll all my dice. There we go, that's much better. So that's 8 to hit and then 2 damage.
Yeah, you run up and just like club him in the back of the head and kind of stagger him. He doesn't get all the way to the door.
Is it more like he's kind of like looking like he's like on the verge of getting like right there, kind of?
Yeah, I mean, he's been
because
shot in the
I've been there
face.
before.
Yeah, he's been shot in the face, and you just punched him in the back of the head. He looks.
Okay.
He's dazed. He drops the box, this metal box. It hits the ground and breaks open, and all these coins go everywhere.
Nice.
Kind of staggers and he kind of gathers his faculties for a second and makes it to the door and starts running, leaving the coins behind. Reed.
So I'm going to.
He's running like right past you.
Yeah, no, he's
shot
not.
him.
No, he's
I'm
not.
just letting you know where he is.
Yeah. I will yell at him. You take another step, I'm going to shoot you. Get your ass back here and pick up these coins, or I'm going to be forced to get violent with your ass. I know you don't want to, but I'm gonna make your ass do this. I'm trying to hit all my things that I need to do for blues. If he doesn't, I shoot him.
Give me a savvy roll. I'll give you the
many
upper
dice?
hand.
All right, that is 10.
So he stops, realizes that, dying here is probably something he doesn't want to do. And he just kind of stops as you says that, and his arms kind of slump down, and then he kind of falls to his knees and then just kind of falls over.
Pick up the coins, put them in the box, and hand it over.
He's on all fours. He starts crawling back into the temple, spitting up blood.
I was
spitting out
literally
blood as he goes
1
along.
inch
Are we
away
s-
from taking your life.
Are we still in combat, or are we out of combat now?
We're still going in combat order.
Okay.
Bartrell.
Bartrell's wondering who the real enemy is.
Everyone's my enemy.
The enemy of my enemy is my
Sure.
friend, right?
Just like my
But
song.
Sonny was trying to get him to come out. So Bartrell, after finishing smashing open the rock that he was working on, would join Sonny outside and maybe take like a rock or two in his pocket in case there's like a dime bag in it or something.
I like your style, Bartrell.
So, okay, you come staggering out of there. Your duct tape vac suit.
This is what the fucking zombies exploded. What the hell is up with that? Did I fall? This place is getting worse by the minute.
Sorry
Thanks
about that, Bartrell. I didn't think you guys were still on the ceiling.
You should try looking up every now and then. You might find something good.
Okay.
But thanks for nearly killing me. Then at least patching my vac suit up. Appreciate, buddy.
No problem.
With Reed doing his thing. We see Reed, like the situation with Reed pointing his gun.
Oh yeah. Once you get outside, you see Father Irwin is on the ground, crawling on his hands and knees, spitting blood out. You can see his face is a wreck, and there's a big knot on the back of his head. And he starts collecting coins into that box.
You gonna start running away again? Call off your army. And then I hold him by the throat and I just pin him to the ground and I do this number.
Okay, yeah.
Where's the rest of the money?
The way that you did that, Peter, reminded me of Joe Pesci's character from Lethal Weapon. Okay.
That's all of it, man.
Uh-huh. And I'm supposed to believe you? Why? You ran away from us when I was asking you nicely earlier for this money.
Hey, you don't need to hold your fist up. I got him at gunpoint, and he's doing exactly what I say against his will so that I don't have to get violent with him.
Guys, he's about to bleed out through his face. Maybe I should take care of that.
Yeah, that's not a thing. Don't worry. Back off.
Yeah, that guy. I like him. Yeah.
You shot the window out. All you literally had to do was tap it, and it was gonna break. You shot it.
Well, wait a minute. Do you not understand the way that windows work?
All windows let in light, and most provide some ventilation, but beyond those common functions, windows can vary in many ways.
You go through a window, it doesn't just shatter. It has all these other shards.
Yeah, I've been through a window before.
Ribbons. Okay, well, you got lucky then, or
Bleeding out here.
or it was like shatter.
That's why you wear
Like
a vac
windows that
suit.
shatter.
Aren't
You
you
can
wearing
shut
a
your
vac suit?
mouth.
I don't
That's what I'm
want to
gonna
take
say
a
to him.
chance. I didn't want to take a chance, and I didn't know the window was made out of glass. Maybe it was made out of bulletproof glass or plastic.
Maybe it was made out of candy. Maybe it was made out of movie glass, and so it would have just shattered based on blowing
And
on it.
you know what? Maybe next time you need to be patched up, which looks like right now,
No,
I'll
he's
just
fine.
use a little. No, I'm talking about you. Maybe
No,
I'll
I
just,
need to.
use a little bit of more alcohol just straight into the veins.
Yeah, can we get the money first, though?
Sonny, get over here and
He
fucking
looks
patch him up.
He looks up at Valentine and says, I'm sorry, man. I feel so bad for you.
Shut the hell up and pick up the coins. After you pick up the coins, put them in the box, and hand them to me, you can lay down and die if you want.
Tell me this.
What he said.
Okay, you done? you don't have to pin me down anymore. How am I supposed to get the coins?
I'm gonna give him like a little like love tap in the chest with my leg.
Oh.
A love tap? Uh-oh.
Just to, like, get to it, you know?
Yeah, he starts putting the coins back in the box.
Explain your case to Sonny. Why should he bother saving your life?
He's got that the oath. He's supposed to take care of people, right?
I mean, I have
He
the
thinks you're
job
a
of giving him-
doctor.
Oath? What oath?
He thinks you're a
Did I
sworn-in
hear
doctor.
about something I didn't even know about?
I did used to be a doctor.
Used to be.
Once a doctor, always a doctor.
Can I just kick his teeth out?
Go for it, Reed.
I'm not. I'm gonna refrain.
Well, if you're not gonna do it, I guess I will.
No. We need him to pick up the coins. I'm not doing that.
I thought he already did pick up the coins.
I'm gonna go
Are you
punch
seeing
a wall.
additional ghost coins?
Did he give me the box already?
He picks up all the coins and puts the box because the lid doesn't close all the way, and he just kind of, with all his might, just pushes it across the floor toward you.
I will hand the box over to Valentine so that he can't use his hands to pummel this guy.
And
then
stops you
I
from
will
using
turn.
the box.
I will then turn to Sonny here and I'll say, you know what though, you can patch me up.
Okay. He seems to be in worse shape. Do we want
I have
him
one
alive?
hit point. He's not in worse shape than me.
He's bleeding out his face from
Yeah, I'm
bullet
bleeding
holes.
in my vac suit from pebble holes.
Okay, well, I have to get the vac suit off first.
Yeah, sounds like you're gonna have to wait, Reed.
How far are we from the ship?
Probably traveled like half a mile.
While they're doing their thing, I'm just going to make a beeline straight for this ship to make sure that this box is safe, because that's my duty.
All
Reed
right.
already gave me a job. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say, guys, I'm going to take this to the ship and make sure it's safe.
I'll go back
Make
to
a
the
beeline.
ship. I'll let you guys handle him. I'm gonna go back to the ship too to make sure that he doesn't lose the coin.
That's probably a good idea.
What?
I mean, but wait, do we want this guy alive or do we want him dead? Because if we want him dead, just shoot him now. But if
I just don't care.
Sonny, I don't care.
Okay.
Sonny, you make the decision on that.
All right. Well, then I'll stop him bleeding from his face. I guess he rips up a sheet of duct tape, gets ready to start.
Because that's
Just
one thing we
covers
always
his
have a
mouth.
lot of is duct tape.
See, I was thinking you could just shove cotton balls down his throat and he'll stop hacking up blood.
And then you put duct tape on the outside.
Yeah, it keeps the cotton
I
balls
mean,
in there.
you know, it's a mix of super glue, duct tape, and dental floss. with a fishing hook for the dental floss. So you want me to roll a medicine check then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
This shit works.
10.
You duct tape his face. Very well.
I do believe it's a fine duct tape job if I've ever seen one.
I mean, blood's not going to come out of any of his orifices.
And then Sonny will say, all right, so I did the best I could. You're going to want to see a actual proper doctor with real doctor supplies.
Real credentials.
But
he leans up against the outside of the building as you're doing this because there's smoke coming out of the inside, and finish it up. And he kind of reaches into his pocket like, I have a gift for you. Pulls out, looks like an action figure, and it's like partially melted and damaged, and hands it to you. It says, the blessings of Saint Landry upon you, and he hands it to you. And it looks like some dude holding a football like this, but he's kind of like distorted, like he's been melted
Tom
from
Landry.
fire.
Some Tom Landry football. Old computer game from the 80s.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Tom Landry action figure, partially
Well,
melted.
it's not really him.
No, but that's all recorded in there.
Right, okay. If you look on the back, it's got an 8. But that's not melted off.
Start heading over to the ship.
Okay, so you guys are making your way to the ship. There are some zombies around doing their thing. They could be disappointed because they missed the sale that happened earlier. But as you're headed towards your ship...
It was a fire sale.
Literally. You break up some Jawas, and they see you coming. They're like, "Da, da, da, da," and they run. And one of them has got like a stick, who's hitting a tire, and he's like hitting the tire, running next to it, and they all scatter near the tents. And then you come up onto your RV, and you realize it's kind of lopsided.
Those fucking things stole our tire. Hey, you get back here, you little piece of shit. And Bartrell's gonna pick up a stick and chase after him.
Give me an observation roll.
That's a 6.
He is long gone. He darted in between the tents.
Can I find the tire, or like try to find look, or is he gone with the tire?
He's left with the tire.
Who did this?
The Jawas.
God damn it!
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Reed, you're the only one I trust holding on to this box. I have to go kill some Jawas now.
No, you need to go get the fucking tire, not the. Who cares?
Oh,
about
I'm gonna kill them all. I'm going to kill them all, and I'm gonna get that tire back.
All right, you go do that. I take the money. I go straight up into our ship with the money.
And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna track down that little bastard that took our tire. I'm gonna try to anyway.
Fucking manhunt going. Can't leave no Jawa left behind.
No, they're all dead now. They already screwed with us enough. They're all dead.
Give me an observation roll.
That's 2 die, and that would be an 11.
Okay, so you go running back. Is it just you, or who's going to look for the Jawa and the tires?
I committed to it, and that's as much as I know.
You take off running around the tents. All these zombies kind of looking at you. You see a couple Jawas. They dart under tents, and you spot the tire as somebody in a vac suit has grabbed it from this Jawa and like shaking him off. He's holding on. The Jawa falls to the ground. He runs, and you can see this guy holding the tire, and his vac suit is like smoking. You can see it's like charred. It's got like some black fire damage on it.
Right. I'm gonna do a dead sprint towards him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to tackle the guy to the ground.
Yeah, he's holding the tire, and he looks up, kind of like sees you coming, and you don't have to roll. He's just not expecting you to tackle him, and you just knock his ass down. He's like, "Oh, hold on, same team."
Explain yourself. And I do this again, like I was dead.
It's Khan. Remember, I was on the ship. I helped you guys out, and then I ended up on the side of the gazebo. And
Khan, who? What's your last name?
The one who was.
Tell me your last name. It could have
Aaron Harper. You remember? I'm the one who brought you here, so to get Magnus the Seer. You remember? I'm the guy.
Oh, you're lucky. And I just snatch the tire, and I start walking, like just straight up ignore him and just walk right back to the to the vehicle.
Worst job ever.
Or best job ever.
Starts walking his way back to the Winnebago. And
all
then
right,
you see Khan comes in after Valentine has brought back the tire, and you see his vac suit's all burned.
Does his suit look better than mine? Or no, I guess not. Mine has a 4 still. Never mind.
Yeah, he's like,
it's definitely better than
what
mine.
happened in there? There was just, I remember I got thrown in the air, and I grabbed onto the back of that, whatever that gazebo thing was, and then the next thing you know, there was an explosion. It threw me. But the father looked in rough shape.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, we got what we came for, so you know.
Got the tire, guys.
It's just collateral damage. Yeah, how about you put it back?
You think I know how to put on a tire?
Yeah, duct tape. I've seen the other guy do it.
Sonny, you take care of this, and I just toss it over his way.
Wait, it's a ship. Do we need tires?
I mean, we probably have to get some momentum before we take off.
Are they? I mean,
I don't know. Do we need tires, Bartrell? You're the one that usually pilots.
I'm like a fucking ace at piloting. Yeah. How we gonna get off without fucking tires? And
I mean, I get off without tires all the time.
Why don't you start pulling your weight and stop pulling yourself and go put those tires on?
I know
we
you're
can
not.
take some.
I know you're not talking to me that way. You talking to Sonny?
No, I'm talking to Reed. You fucking deaf.
Excuse me?
You're gonna put
I
some
go up
tires
to
on?
where the tape deck is for his thing, and I open it and I say, "You talk to me like that one more time, I'm ripping this shit right off."
I got rocks full of drugs.
You know I'll do it. This won't be the first time I've done this.
I got rock full of drugs.
All right, enough. You three, go take your goddamn tire. I will make sure this vehicle is ready to go. I'm gonna play your song, Bartrail, and Sonny, you better not back out again.
I walk right past the
I don't
exit
wanna
to the
hear any-
outside,
I
and
don't
I go
wanna hear
sit in
any
my
excuses.
chair in the back.
I don't really care as long as you're not in my sight at the moment.
I have one hit point. I'm sleeping.
I'll put the tire on. I'll do it.
And we're supposed to trust you?
I mean, Sonny was prepared to help. He unrolled a strip of duct tape and was about to get ready to put the tire on.
When you're done with the tire, make sure you save some duct tape for me. I need to be bandaged up.
Khan, he fixes the tire, puts it back on,
With his car jacks and everything.
but comes back in and he's like, takes off his helmet and then thinks better of it because this ship is really not safe to take your helmet off. Oh, okay. Well, the Deviant Bar is only like 5K away. I mean, we could probably drive down there.
Now we can because we got our tires on.
Yeah.
Good shit.
No, we need to return the money first, and then we can deal with the bar.
Return? No, that's not what Fraser said. He said keep the money. So as
Yeah,
long
he
as you
said we
keep it.
Well, how are we supposed to confirm that we did the job for Reed if we didn't return the money first?
He said he has ways of finding out. He'd know.
Yeah, he's Father Irwin was some sort of competition, so he's no longer in the competitive market.
Bartrell gets it. Yeah.
That
Bartrail,
motherfucker.
my man. And then I start playing your song.
Sonny, bandage me up.
Okay.
I got the suit off. Look at all these scrapes and scratches. Some of them are kind of deep.
Okay. First he's gonna do we have, is there any vodka like the good stuff like Hawkeye vodka or Walgreens brand vodka?
Good stuff. There's probably some of that $5 shit that you can get at the bottom shelf that's been sitting there for like 23 years. That
Dollar
barely
General.
barely
vodka.
counts as vodka.
So I would take
Well, like
I would
rubbing
take
alcohol.
I would take my fishing hook and light it, dip it in the vodka, light it on fire, dip the dental floss into the alcohol, and then begin sewing Reed up.
Okay.
How do we normally heal outside of like somebody patching us up? Is it just time based or is
I
it?
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, after each session, we're supposed to do an accounting of what we earn and versus what we spend. And one of the things that is spent is based on the amount of health that needs to be healed. But my ability as Sawbones allows us to negate that expense as long as I roll high enough. So, Peter, you want me to do a medicine check for Reed? 12.
So you are patched up.
Cool.
How much does that heal when I do that?
What level spell did you cast?
I'm pretty sure it equates to a bunch of duct tape.
It equates to cure wounds.
We'll just get roll a d6.
Okay, I got 2 back.
3. Oh, am I?
I'll take his. I will take his because then that brings me to 4 instead of 3.
Okay. And you probably need to do it for Bartrell too.
I'm at 2 myself, so.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All the heals.
Does this use anything when I heal people with this check?
Spell slot.
I would just say like resources. So after this, we'll roll and we'll see
Okay.
what kind of resources you got left.
Yeah, heal Bartrell first. I mean, obviously, I can handle my own.
I got another 12 on my medicine check
Okay.
He is,
for whoever I'm healing.
he is steady. I feel like every roll is a 12.
Well, I get to do it with upper hand
It's amazing.
Oh, with an advantage.
for Sawbones, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So who was I healing there? Was
Bartrell.
I healing Bartrell again?
Yeah, Bartrell.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
he's
You
at
fixed
1, I
his
think.
back suit.
Bartrell, I rolled a 5 for you. And then Valentine, you need some healing.
Yes.
Watch, this is the one I fail. Oh no, I got another 12.
Look at that. See? Look at that.
Fantastic.
4 12s in a row.
Valentine, you heal 6.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
that sucks.
How does that affect our vac suit, by the way?
This is just physical damage. So
Okay, so it's just straight up physical. Okay.
yeah. So the vac suit count should be Reed's at 4, Valentine's at 4. I think Sonny. I think yours is straight up 5 still, right? You haven't taken any
Yeah, I
damage.
haven't taken any damage.
Yep. And Bartrell is at 0.
Yeah, Sonny doesn't attack things. He just runs.
I will say you changed the tire. Well, you would have healed him as changed the tire, so probably about a half an hour has passed. So you've got 90 minutes of air in that vac suit for Bartrell.
I don't mean to be alarmist, but let's get the fuck out of here. We got some. I need to get to a place to either get a new vac suit or something,
Oof.
because I got about 90 minutes of life left.
Oh, man. That sucks.
And I'll
All right,
be-
I'll get us out of here again.
Well, I just want to say, Bartrell, it's been a pleasure. And I'm sorry that we had a little bit of a headbutting situation a minute ago, but really, it's been great.
I'm not going anywhere because we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Right?
Oh, yeah, sure. Uh-huh. I knew that.
But it has been a pleasure.
I mean, I know it's always a pleasure working with me, but, you know.
Mike, give me a savvy roll.
Who?
But
Okay.
but I want you to roll 3 dice, add the 2 highest together with your savvy, and then give me the lowest number.
Okay, so you just want the lowest number or
No, what are your 2 highest numbers?
4s?
Okay, so 8. All right, so you pass savvy roll. What's the lowest number?
It's a 2.
Okay, you've got 2 supplies left. You could do 2 more checks before you are
Okay.
going to be out of medical supplies. Cons like, okay, well, you know, they might have something at the deviants might have something to help you with your situation, Bartrell. They've got a spare vac suit or something.
How friendly are they? Like, I know that we are heading to the Deviant Bar, and they've.
I mean,
No.
they didn't give us. I was there last time. They didn't give us a hard time. I know the doorman. I can get us in. Just don't go around punching people as soon as you walk in the door. We should be okay.
What is that supposed to mean?
You know what that means.
Reed, you're right. I
It was
need to
pretty
chill
obvious.
I need to chill.
I mean, I didn't say it.
Oh, you said it.
I just said you know what that means about what he said. He said to chill.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, assume, are you guys going to drive over to the deviant bar?
I got this.
Okay. Give me.
I've been flying this shit the whole time anyway.
Give me a savvy roll against the odds.
Buckle up.
Buckle up, Buttercup. An 8.
That's pretty good. So yeah, you
Yeah.
drive around the small little village. You may have sideswiped a couple of Jawas on purpose.
Yeah, I have a personal vendetta against them. Of course I would do that.
You drive down this road. In the distance, you can see the lights of the extinction outpost flickering, and you pull in, and it looks like an old 50s diner, but you can't see through the windows. because they're all tinted. And there are a line of these hover bikes sitting out front. And there's a large metal man with these arms that look like they could bend in like 6 or 8 different ways. And that's the doorman that Khan was talking about. He's like, I'll just go talk to him and we'll get us in. I'll get us in.
Is he the only one outside?
Yeah, he's the only one outside, yeah.
Fantastic.
And as you see Khan run over this huge android, and he has like a blank face, and then you see like a digital kind of face on there, and he's kind of like looking really intense at him. And then as soon as he recognizes him, his face instantly changes, like big eyes, and he's like a big smile, and he's talking to him. And he's looking over, and the big dude begins to walk over to the RV, and Khan opens the door, and this big dude, he can't get through the door because it's, he's too big, and he kind of sticks his head in and looks around. He's like, oh yeah, it's definitely a lot bigger on the inside.
Sonny immediately hides the minute that he sees this robot walking over.
Come on, you can come in, sit a spell. Have a drink.
Sit a what? As I'm like, just kind of like progressively like walking very slowly towards them, like in caution. Sit a what now?
We come into the outpost and have a drink and sit down, relax.
That sounds great. What are you guys serving?
The house special, I think. It's called Vile Nothing.
Oh, sign me up. That sounds delicious.
It's not nothing. It's like motor oil.
What is it? What is it made of?
Motor oil.
And gin.
Motor oil.
Yeah.
Motor oil.
Yeah, it's
For
gross.
you. Come on in. And he's got a big smile, a big digital smile on his face. He sticks his head back out and goes walking over to the door to open it for you.
I'll go in.
Yeah, I'll follow him and go in as well.
So you walk into this. There's a long bar, and then behind the bar is a couple of bottles, not many. There are, looks like 2 patrons sitting at the bar. The helmets are off. They have basically just like they were wearing back suits, but just the pants. They're wearing like tank top shirts. They've taken they're like jackets off, and it's really warm in here. Like it's 10 degrees Celsius outside, but it feels like it's at least 60 degrees in here. It feels really good. You can tell that there are heaters on, and there's some kind of air being circulated. You can hear it. On the right side, you hear like this bubbling noise, and there are 2 like metal tubs. There's some kind of, you can see the heat heating them up at the bottom. And you can hear like a bubbling, and there are 2 cyborgs, which would be the deviants, sitting in like this tub of something that's bubbling. And scanning across the bar, there is a bartender who, of course, has got partially metal face, and he's got like a metal arm. And he just kind of sits, he looks at you, and behind him, there's a sign that says, fuck Big Montana, like scrawled on the back, just kind of like somebody like
Why is it gotta
wrote
be
it out.
Montana?
And then you go further down at the end of the bar, there's a vac suit that's sitting up against the wall. The color has kind of faded. It's hard to tell what color it was, and it looks damaged, but there's kind of a face of, it looks like a human. You would guess this is Big Montana, that they've made out of like wire and mesh. And there's a spear gun right at the end of the bar, and a couple of spears that are into the wall.
I will go sit by the spear gun.
And you get to the very end, and there's like a cooler that the door is open, and there's these cans, these rusty cans in there, and then it's got like, think of like a dorm refrigerator, right? The top is missing, and it's got like these cans, and at the bottom there's a door on it that's closed. And there's a couple more of these tubs with a couple of these deviant guys like laying in it. You can hear something bubbling. And one of the deviants comes walking over and to the bar. He sees you guys come in. He's like, give me a 40. The bartender kind of walks over to that cooler, and he grabs a rusty can out of it and takes the thing and goes and pours, looks like some kind of alcohol in it, and hands it to him. and the guy just chugs it down. It looks like almost like clear. It's a viscous, some kind of fluid that he just kind of chugs down. And he walks over to that cooler, and he steps on the floor. The floor is metal. Like you can see, he kind of looks like for a specific spot. He steps on it. You can hear the floor kind of buckle go, and the door swings open. He throws the can, and as the door closes, you hear the can go, and it closes. And the barkeep kind of looks at you guys like, a friend's a con, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow his lead. Give me a 42.
Dude, that wasn't a 40.
What?
That was a can.
I want a 40. I asked you.
You want a 40, huh?
Yes.
Isn't that kind of a heavyweight for you? You should probably stick with about 5 or 10.
Have you looked at me?
Yeah, you got cybernetic parts?
I don't know. Do you?
Look at me, I'm metal. Well, if the man wants a 40, I'll get him a 40. And he walks over to the cooler,
It's
pulls
a
out a
can of
rusty can and goes,
WD-40.
and he puts in some alcohol and sits it in front of you.
And I'm gonna chug it just like the other guy did.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, what are we doing?
What the hell's going on out here?
You have to blend in. You
Yeah,
have to
that
blend
didn't
in.
blend in. You just made yourself stand out look like a
Give
dumbass.
me a grit roll against the odds.
Against the odds? Okay.
Yes.
Bartro, why don't you match his 40?
I couldn't have rolled much better than that. A 13
Okay.
against the odds. I rolled all 6s.
He almost immediately shits his
Somehow,
pants.
you drink some of this. It is nasty shit. And you keep it down for the moment.
And then I take the thing and I go. Is it customary to throw it in that cooler?
The guy looks at the can. He's like, "Yeah, fuck that recycling."
Yeah, fuck it. And I just throw it on the ground.
The deviant guy looks at you, who drank his, and he's like, and then he walks over and picks up the can. He's like, "We ain't about littering." And he steps on the floor, and that door opens. He throws it in, and you hear it go crunch, and the door.
Thank you,
closes.
friend. I say.
Are these the deviant cyborg motorcycle gang?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And what were we supposed to do about them? Because I have a note here that just says deviant cyborg motorcycle gang.
Why do I even bother?
We were hired to get something out of a cooler or something here. I don't know.
Khan would have told you that there's a cooler in here that they use. They have their drinks in, and that's actually Magnus the Seer, and he is wanted by the Church of Atlas. There's a big reward for his return.
And
It's
that guy's
actually
in
some
here.
sort of android.
And can we tell who that is? By looking around at their cuts or anything?
When you look around, you realize the cooler, the refrigerator that they've been getting is Magnus the Seer.
Oh.
But they don't know that, or if they do, they don't give a shit.
I will turn over to Valentine and say, hey, impress them enough that they let us leave with that cooler.
Another 40, I say.
And the guy looks at you, he just laughs. He's like, all right.
That was the best damn drink I've ever had in a long time.
How many 40s are left in that cooler?
All of them.
All 1,000 of them. I don't
You know, Valentine, if you end up drinking all their 40s, we're going to have to take this cooler and go get more 40s for this thing.
Oh, you're right. I apologize, friends. I don't mean to drink all your 40s. It's just I get excited when I'm in a bar like this.
Are you with a crew or something?
Nah, man, we're just here on time off.
Well, you probably don't need. He reaches in behind the bar and pulls out, looks like a slug. You know, a coin, but it's a slug. And puts it on the bar. And he looks at you and he's like, well, you probably don't need this, but your friends probably do. Here you go. Then he points over to where, on the wall, and there's like a little box with like a timer. He's like, you know, to help you humans out, you know, if you get a little bit of cold. You get cold or you need some fresh air.
Ah, my friends.
Oh, can we hook his
They're all-
back suit up to that? He might need some fresh air.
No, and you can hear the air circulating in here, and there's heat going on. And then you hear a noise. You hear a noise go ding, and the two guys at the bar look at each other, and all of a sudden that air stops circulating, and those heaters go off, and the guy reaches in, and he grabs one of those coins and runs over and sticks it in the thing and turns it, goes, and the heat comes back on, and then you can hear the air start circulating again.
Was
Like
this
a magic fingers bed or a coin operated TV. It's like you need to feed it a coin every 15 minutes.
Coin operated heater.
Bartrell, you're about to go broke, man.
Well, that's the thing about the deviants is they don't need to breathe air.
Ah, who needs air?
Not me. I got a vac suit.
And he takes another 40 out and just and puts some liquor in it and hands it to you.
And so at this point, my character is gonna look at the guy who actually originally ordered that 40, and he's gonna look at the group of people who ordered that 40. 40?
No, that's all for you.
On me, friend.
On you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got some coin to pay for this? You got some we don't take that big bucks bullshit.
I got some coin. 40
on.
for my new friends over here, I say, as I'm like kind of be like extravagant as much as possible, but like showing off my muscles.
Okay. So he starts grabbing a bunch of these rusty cans out and popping them open to hand to everybody. And then he looks at you for payment.
I do have some coin, so I will
got the
pay him.
Sindunes. Do they take those?
I will pay him whatever is required.
Do they take Sindunes or whatever the heck they're called?
Sin coins? Probably.
Okay. Well, I'll ask them. Do you guys take Sin coins?
You got sin coin?
Yeah, we actually do. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's kind of rare. How'd you come across that?
We're doing some work on a scrap heap over on an asteroid, and we found some damn Sin coins in a box.
Wow.
Oh, why be modest about it? We shook some people down for it.
Oh, that's a story I'll believe. They probably had it coming too.
Yeah, absolutely, they had it coming.
I will go stand by the door rather than putting myself in the center of this room. The closest seat to the door.
I would like to just remind everybody that Sonny hid in the car. He didn't come out.
Okay.
Is Bartrell here? Bartrell's here.
Yeah, Bartrell's here. He's not feeling particularly he's not really vibing with this place. Like he's used to more hop-in joints than biker bars.
So we're just gonna leave it up to Valentine, huh? Okay, fair enough.
So
we had a plan. We got to empty that cooler.
I could use a drink. What else you got besides 40s? I'm not quite the. I don't have quite the fortitude of Valentine here.
Yeah, we got some vile nothing here. He grabs a drink from below the bar and kind of looks like it looks like a mixed drink. Hands it to you. Smells awful.
Of course.
I'll take a sip. Does it taste like vile nothing?
Yeah, taste fits the name.
It tastes like something I would never make myself. Thank you. And I'll continue drinking it.
Okay. Give me a grit roll against the odds.
Just roll as good as I did.
10.
Yeah, you managed to stomach this stuff. It's pretty awful. You'd probably use it to clean paintbrushes, but
So Valentine is gonna go join the guys I just bought a round for, and be like, what does it take to not be human anymore? Tired of just being completely human.
And they just kind of look at you as you've got your 40 in your hand.
Yes.
What are you talking about? You got some cyborg in you. Probably just don't know it yet. Can't deny it.
Friends, you're absolutely right. just like look at him, and then I'm gonna look at my friends and just go. What are you doing? I'm distracting them. Like kind of like that look.
I'll turn to
Do the
Bartel.
thing.
He does not know how to follow a plan, does he? The plan was
Yeah.
for him to empty the cooler and then take it so he could fill it up again.
Looks like we're gonna have to help him empty the cooler.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to carry it out of here. Otherwise, shit's heavy.
Well,
Look at me. I'm not a ripped dude. Like I'm a small guy.
You don't have to be ripped to drink, but I can barely stand this stuff.
But to carry that freaking cooler, you do.
I'm gonna cheers him with my 40. Cheers, friends.
Yeah, as you do that, there's a curtain in the corner past where the cooler is, kind of like obscuring like a little corner, and a cyborg walks out. Looks like his whole face is metal with like metal flanks or whatever. He's wearing a nice shirt and some cut-off jeans. Oh, I see we have some new friends here. Maybe and possibly a new recruit. And he looks at Bartrell. You look in poor spirits. And he walks over to his little area and moves the curtain, and there's a chair there with the jukebox. And he goes and hits it one time, and it starts playing Toxic by Britney Spears. That should put everybody in the mood. And the whole bar starts singing along.
Could have been Toxic by Crazy Town. I mean,
Yeah, I got standards. I'm sorry.
No, you mean he has standards.
I want to go and put on Enemy by Imagine Dragons. And so when Toxic is done...
Okay, so you walk over to the jukebox?
Yeah.
It's all Britney Spears. There's no Imagine
That's
Dragons.
it? Oh, god damn it. Bartrell, I freaking hate this song.
Well, you might as well play I'm Britney, bitch.
No.
You might as well.
You might as well drink some more 40s and do the fucking thing that we talked about.
Yeah, 40s! Woo!
Meanwhile, I'm just going to say, fuck it, and I'm going to pull my gun out and start shooting every fucking deviant. Pow, 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 pow. And I just start shooting.
What? You start shooting everybody?
I don't know. We had to resort to Plan B.
It's not plan B.
You abandoned the plan. I can't carry a freaking cooler out of here. That's full.
Yeah, but if I can get them drunk before I get drunk, I'm good.
Fine. I take that back. I imagine myself pulling my gun out and shooting all these bastards in here because they don't have my song on the jukebox. And so I literally just am like, with my finger gun, just... And then I will just go sit in the corner and mope.
Because I'm assuming this is getting... every single 40 that they drink, it gets them drunker. Because they are cyborgs.
I tell Bartrell, hey, I'm going to go check on Sonny and see how he's doing. And I just leave. Go to hang out with Sonny.
I will keep an eye on him, I guess.
You got this. I believe in you.
Is he back in the car?
Sonny is. I'll go back to Sonny. You stay here and you hang out with our 40 man.
Bartrell turns to look at him. Yeah, I guess he could do that.
Oh, you can. I believe in you.
You are turning around and heading out?
Yes.
Okay.
When I get outside, I don't actually go back to the thing. I'm just waiting outside for chaos to ensue.
Oh, I've got a plan. Trust me.
I have a feeling it's going to happen. So I just want to be outside waiting for it.
Oh,
I know something's going to hit the fan. So it always does. So I just need to be close by.
Give me a savvy roll.
Right.
Read against the odds.
Is that a 3d6 drop the highest?
Yep.
That's probably your best roll anyway.
I got a 7.
Reed is headed for the door. The sounds of Toxic by Britney Spears echoing through the extension outpost as Valentine got 40s for all of his new friends.
Pull the 40 out.
You faintly hear a robotic voice say,
Danger, 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 danger.
And Reed tries to move out of the way of the RV as it plows through the front of the outpost. Shit flying everywhere. And Sonny is at the wheel.
What the fuck? So I got plowed into?
Wait. Hold on. So now we got an RV plowing through the front of the building?
Yes.
Okay. So Valentine, seeing this, is immediately gonna go, who do we have to kill with his new friends?
Damn.
And you thought it was gonna
That's
be
why
me.
you were laughing over there. I was like,
And you
why
thought
the
it was
hell
gonna
is
be
he
me,
laughing?
chaos.
I knew chaos was gonna happen. I knew it. I just didn't think it was coming from off there.
You don't have to find chaos. Chaos finds you.
Apparently. Shit.
Apparently, I want to go at the very end of the.
Look, I
round
predicted
order.
the future. I just happened to be a little bit late to predict it. I should have just started shooting. I should have shot.
This is coming from the guy who always hides from every conflict ever.
Yeah, well, he was hiding still.
Oh yeah.
Behind the wheel.
He fell asleep behind the wheel.
Talk about making a distraction enough for me to grab that fucking cooler.
Yeah,
and
you
get it
didn't create a
off.
distraction. That was a fucking distraction.
That's true. That's true. But now they trust me. They're not going to keep an eye on me.
Do they?
Well, I mean, they're going to trust me more than the guy just drove a fucking
I guess we'll find out.
vehicle
Huh?
through the front of the building.
I guess we'll find out.
So as the RV kind of clips you, your vac suit's fine, so basically no damage.
But it's down to 3 on my vac.
No, it doesn't. It has to go above that. Reed, you're up.
Yeah, I will jump in. I'm not even gonna try and take the cooler. I literally am just jumping into the RV.
Okay.
And,
Reed scrambles and gets in the door.
yeah.
Okay, so the Deviant's turn. One of them runs over to that little box that people were putting slugs in, and like reaches over on the wall and flips a switch, and suddenly the heat cuts off and that air stops circulating. And they all reach in, and one of them grabs a pistol and walks over to the bar where those two guys are at and points a gun at both of them. The other ones grab knives, funky ass knives. They're looking around. They see Bartrell, and they see this vehicle, and they run up.
Bye, Bartrell.
This might have been the best move ever.
I hear the sound of my hit points that are about to.
You got this, Bartrell.
Hey, heart points.
Just
sorry.
dodge it. Just dodge it, man.
Just use some savvy. Convince them not to stab you in the face.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not part of this. I don't know what's going on.
My friend was clearly going to punch him in the face.
So two of them jump up onto the RV, and one of them punches that window, and the other one, they're punching at it, and you can see they're hitting it. It's not doing a whole bunch of damage. Another one runs around the side to try to get in the door that Reed has closed.
That's right, I closed it. It's a sturdy door.
Reinforced with duct tape.
And he
Well, not anymore. It was open.
He caught up in the rubble and is like stuck, and he can't seem to get there. Another walks over to you, Bartrell, and he grabs a knife, and he's standing there, and he's like, "I hope you're not part of this."
Bartrell looks at Reed and the Winnebago. He's like, I've never seen these fucking guys in my life.
Yeah, that's believable.
So one of them grabs a knife, tries to stab Khan, and Khan just kind of moves out of the way. He's like, "Oh shit!" Sonny, you're up.
I am going to continue gassing it into that robot, the bouncer robot. Is the robot pinned against something, or is it like on the ground, or?
He is underneath the RV.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go back and forth over him, and if the ones that are on the RV happen to get like tussled along the way, then bonus.
Give me a drive roll against the odds.
Okay. Adding savvy or grit?
What did we do last time? Savvy.
Okay. Either way, it's bad. It's 6.
Okay, you're driving. You're trying to move, but you're caught either in parts of the diner or the outpost are stuck on the RV, or this robot underneath has kind of got caught up in the RV itself.
I'll be honest with you guys. This quite possibly could have been the best cover ever.
It's going down, man.
It's definitely going down somewhere.
Valentine, they seem to trust you. They're not. They've all kind of scattered to take care of.
Is anybody at all looking at me?
No.
How far am I from that cooler?
You're not far from it.
Like a few feet, or like is it like 10 feet?
Probably like 15 feet away.
I'm gonna look just as confused as everybody else initially, and as soon as I realize that nobody's looking at me, I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna grab that cooler and just start bolting with it out of there.
Give me an observation roll.
That's just 2d6 straight.
Straight up 2d6 roll.
I got an 8.
You realize the cooler is plugged in to a wall outlet.
Okay, so I would have to unplug it first.
You can grab it and snatch it out. I'm just saying, you just realize it is, plugged into something.
Okay, so I could just snatch it and run out of there with it. Okay, so I'm gonna do that regardless because we don't have fucking time to screw around, and I'm just gonna snatch it and run.
Okay. Snatch and grab.
Yeah.
Snatch and grab. That was the gig.
Bartrell, you're up.
So Bartrell's gonna bust out some of his potential drug rocks.
Okay.
And he's gonna try to crack them open on the counter on the bar.
Okay.
And then do them.
He's just like, I'm fucking doing drugs right here, right now.
Might as well. It's my last go.
Get all fucked up and fail the mission.
Give me a savvy roll with the upper hand.
I hope these drugs make you like Superman.
That's different.
It's 7.
You know what? For this is important. I'm going to use my Troy Aikman action figure.
Okay.
To allow Bartrell to re-roll that.
Okay. Yep. Reroll. Reroll a die.
Okay.
Troy Aikman, so overrated.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, that's 8.
So you're breaking these rocks open, and the guy who's standing there with the knife just kind of looks at you, and he's like, "Okay, I don't blame you, man." And he's like, "Can I get a hit of that?"
Come on in, brother. And then, like, imagine we're just doing lines of pebbles.
Broken rocks. Okay. Khan looks around and sees what the fuck is going on. As somebody just tried to stab him, and he just was like, screw this. He sees you with the cooler, and he makes a beeline for the door, but he gets caught up with this other guy, like the rubble and all the shit that's fallen down, and he's having a hard time moving around. Reed, you're up.
Yeah, so I went inside the vehicle and then probably would look to see what's going on outside real quick, out one of the crevices or the holes that are in the side here.
It's a Winnebago. There's a big fucking...
Yeah, and, it's duct tape, so I'm sure it's not hard. So seeing what's going on, I am waiting for that robot thing that's coming for the door, and I want to open the door to smack him, like in the cartoons where they get smashed between the door and the side.
Okay.
I want to do that, and then I want to yell, Bartrell, Valentine, Khan, get the fuck in, let's go!
So you're waiting on the robot to appear.
And then saying that exact thing, yep. Or if a friendly gets closer to the door, I'll open it for them to get in.
Okay.
One of those two things, I should say. But I still want to yell that out.
Window.
Mike, roll 2d6.
Am I adding anything to it?
Mm-mm.
4.
These two deviants are on the front with their huge metal fists punching, and one punches, and another one punches in the same spot, and he puts his hand right through it, and his hand is coming through the windshield.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Go ahead and roll your attack with the door, Reed, as one of the deviants is running up to try to get through the door.
3d6?
Yeah, 3d6.
9.
You manage to smack him and knock him back for a second.
Hurry up, Bartrell, Valentine! Fucking everybody! Let's get the hell out of here! Secure the cooler.
One guy is going to roll and try to get Valentine. He runs up and grabs you, Valentine, as you are trying to run away with their cooler.
Oh, Valentine, 40s. Come on.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault.
I'm not the one that drove through the fucking front of the building.
You're right. You did not come up with the master plan here. This plan is working great.
Neither did you.
I'm in the Winnebago. This plan is working awesome. You're the one that's failing.
That's true.
Sonny, you're up.
I imagine that they both like punched in at the same time, like double fist. I would like to try and take some duct tape and wrap their arms together and continue my streak of using no weapons for like directly at people.
Just give me a savvy roll. I'll give you the upper hand because they both have their hands like right there. So it's not
excellent. 9.
Yeah, you've successfully duct taped their hands in the hole. They're stuck there.
That's beautiful, Sonny.
Bartrell.
What's the name of this outpost?
Extinction Outpost.
Does the Extinction Outpost have a jukebox?
Of course it does. It's playing Britney Spears right now.
That's right. I'm going to go and try to change it to pour some sugar on me.
It's all Britney Spears.
That was when I decided I had to leave this place.
Bartrell goes up, sees that the jukebox only has Britney Spears, and begins destroying the jukebox. He's taking maybe there's, so he has on him, he has his gun. He's gonna shoot the jukebox, and he's gonna sing "Pour Some Sugar on Me," and I'm invoking my blues. Trouble's brewing.
Yep.
He is going to shoot the jukebox, replace it with good music that he's singing because they can't carry a damn tune. And then he's going to turn his gun and shoot everybody that's not, like anybody he sees that isn't Reed, Sonny, or Valentine.
What about the deviant who's enjoying his lines of crushed rock?
He's cool.
Okay.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool, fuck you.
Exactly.
All right. So as you go and you shoot the jukebox and you point it, you swear the jukebox skips and something happens and you swear you hear Valentine, one of the deviants has grabbed you as you were trying to get out the door with their 40 cooler.
Yeah, am I completely held? Like, can I not move when he's holding me, or
you would have to make a roll. I will give you I will give you a strength check, and you just break it.
Muscle.
Yeah.
Fantastic. 14.
Okay, yeah, you break free.
And I just fucking bolt and get into the vehicle if I can get in there.
Yeah, you manage. You get to the door. The door is open, and the deviant has been knocked to the ground. And you get around, and you see there are two deviants on the windshield, and they're kind of stuck because the hands have been duct taped together. And you get inside the Winnebago.
Bartro, what are you doing? Get in! Hurry! Or we're leaving your ass. That's pretty much what I say at the end, like as soon as I'm getting inside.
So we got the cooler in?
Oh, it's in,
Right,
as far as I know.
Keep it away from the door.
Khan looks at you, Bartrell. He's like, we need to get out of here.
They ain't fucking taking anything. And he's like shooting. He shoots the ones in the windshield and like starts kicking them. And he's in a manic drug rage at this point. And like he is gonna manic drug rage his way into the Winnebago. And my new trouble is gonna be in too deep. Because now I've made enemies of the motorcycle gang.
Well, that was your second time you got it.
No, I got party animal.
Yeah, but you got in too deep last time too. You got that one as well.
Yeah, we all got that.
Yep.
Oh, well, doubly.
Yeah,
I'm in
times
deeper.
2. Bartrell, for doing that. Go ahead and give me an attack roll, the upper hand, whatever you're going to do. Like, are you just shooting? Are you shooting the guys that are on the windshield? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm shooting the guys in the windshield like way more shots than needed. That is a 10 with a savvy.
What's the damage?
2.
Khan is just like, he hasn't made his way. He sees Bartrell freaking out. He's not sure what to do, and he runs over. And he runs over and gets in the Winnebago. Reed.
He does get into the Winnebago?
Khan does, yeah, and Bartrell's still outside. He's shooting these guys that are on top of the Winnebago.
I will run into the door of the Winnebago, because I'm inside of it. I will put my foot into a hole in the door, push the latch down, let it swing out, and as it swings out, pull my gun out and start shooting any of these things. And I will yell once again, Bartrell, get your fucking ass in the Winnebago now, as I'm shooting the things.
Okay, you have the upper hand because there's a deviant right there when you open the door.
Great. I got a 10, and then the damage is 5.
Okay, so you just blast him and knock him back against torn pieces of the diner.
We gotta listen to Pour Some Sugar on Me in the Winnebago.
Pour some sugar on
It's
me.
already playing. Get in. And I would imagine once the door hits the side of the Winnebago, it then comes all the way back and closes again with me inside the Winnebago.
So you hear a shot go off as somebody fires at that door. Now the two guys, I'm going to give them a roll to see if they can get out of this okie doke here. Okay, they managed together pull and they fall off the Winnebago. You hear the ripping as they tear the duct tape, but they've fallen off the Winnebago, and now there's a big hole in the windshield, and they fall onto the ground. And Bartrell is right there. Another guy is going to come up, and he's stabbed you, Bartrell. You take 5 damage, but your
Pretty
trouble's
much
ruined, so that's reduced down. So you only take 2.
The resistance comes in handy.
Yeah. I imagine Bartrell screaming not because he feels the pain, but because he's like full on cray, like he's
Locked
probably
out of
gonna,
his mind.
Yeah. It was those rocks. They were drywall rocks.
That was an action figure well spent.
Yes.
Knowing that we need to use this thing to leave and ostensibly get out of the atmosphere, Sonny begins duct taping the window.
Bartrell.
Bartrell is going to scream as he gets stabbed and start smashing the face of the one that stabbed him. Now just using his hands, clawing at him and then pushing him away and then running back into the Winnebago.
All right, give me an attack with the upper hand.
A 9.
Okay, and what's the damage die?
2.
You even scratch the metal on his face. He's very surprised. Must be something in those rocks that caused you to go crazy.
And then Bartrell will get inside the Winnebago.
Valentine.
So is he actually in the Winnebago now?
Yeah, I think everybody's in the Winnebago.
I'm gonna fucking hit the gas and get us the fuck out of here.
But I'm in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I'm gonna push you out of the driver's seat and
I'm
get the hell out.
taping up the window.
Yeah, you can finish taping up the window once we're out of here. And I just need to get us out of the immediate area, so I'm gonna get us out. So I'm gonna kind of now I'm not gonna shove him out of the way. I'm just kind of do hey, get out of the way. Let us get it out of here, so that way he can still focus on the duct taping.
Give me a savvy roll against the odds.
Against the odds.
Yeah, so even if you're not...
Look at that. That was not very good.
Even if you're not intentionally trying to push Sonny hard, he does a soccer flop.
Like
It was
he
a
was hit with
6.
gunshot.
It was a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you're backing up, right? So you're driving over what's the pieces of the diner, and you also hear this crunching noise as you're driving over their bikes. And metal is getting caught onto the Winnebago.
This sounds awful.
Fuck these
Sounds
bikes.
like my
as
very
I'm
first
saying.
time.
As I'm like backing up, I'm just like fuck those bikes.
Who let the fucked up guy drive?
What the hell's going on out here?
I didn't see anybody else volunteering to drive.
What are you talking about? Sonny was in the seat, dumbass. Did you hit your head?
He's patching. He's patching a hole right now.
I
if you
feel
can't
like
notice.
I feel like you've managed because of the way like an RV looks. Like I'm pinned between the driver's seat and the driver's side door.
Yeah. Or you're just like bent over the dashboard right now. Which everyone knows what that looks like.
It is highly uncomfortable.
Oh boy.
It's got plenty. It's roomy. What are you talking about? You got plenty of space.
Nathan, roll 2d6 for me.
9.
The deviants who are left, and like the Winnebago's backed up, riding over their bikes, crunching them. The bikes are sticking to the Winnebago pieces. They all start pulling out weapons and firing, and they blast a hole in the side where the engine block is.
I want to mention, I'm imagining this sort of like the Terminator movies because we just went and watched all 6 of them with our kids. And so, like, anytime there's like a high-speed chase on a freeway, you got like fucking robots ripping doors off of shit. Except this is like the C-level movie version of it.
Take that. Reed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the dudes ripping shit off and stuff.
Okay.
And hanging
what
out.
are you going to do? You're going to open the door and shoot them?
No, there's holes in the side of this Winnebago. So
Right.
I'm just gonna poke my little gun through and go pop pop.
Okay, go ahead and fire. Give me a straight up attack roll, 3d6.
Oh, wow. 13 to hit, 6 for damage. 2 6s and a 5, baby.
Nice.
You blast one of them pretty good, enough that he kind of retreats back into the diner as he is taken out. He looks like he's leaking oil.
Yeah, he is.
Sonny.
Well, I'm kind of pinned between Valentine and the door.
I hear someone playing with their drug rocks, by the way.
I didn't pin you. I just kind of shoved you out of the way.
Yeah,
That's all
and
it took.
when there's nowhere to go, it's kind of. So I'm just gonna try and like crawl out of this area and duct taping everything.
Maybe he's a cyborg. With his programming to just duct tape everything.
Give me a savvy roll against the odds.
9.
Okay, you are duct taping up the damage. Bartrell.
Let's see. Is Bartrell still going? Bartrell's starting to wind down a little bit.
You've stopped. You drove and the RV guy got stuck when you ran over the bikes.
Where'd the music go? Somebody, play me a song. Not Britney Spears.
Britney Spears it is.
He's gonna reach out, like look out of the door, and then like shoot any deviants that are coming.
Okay. Give you still have the upper hand. Use 2 to get to 8, and then the remainder is damage.
So I make 8, and then 3 damage.
So yeah, you blast another one. He kind of staggers back. Valentine.
I'm gonna keep trying to get us the hell out of here without breaking the Winnebago.
Give me an against the odds savvy roll as you're trying to drive this thing.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. 2 5s and a 6. So that would be a 10.
So you manage to back up and start driving, and you feel the Winnebago shaking, and there's something scraping on the ground. You're carrying a bunch of metal and shit with you as you're driving, trying to drive down the road, not very fast.
That'll teach him.
Reed.
If anything comes through the door, I'll just shoot it.
As you look behind you, you can see you're not going very fast. They are running over to try to collect whatever bikes that weren't damaged and maybe get on them. But they've got to untangle them now.
Can we get this Winnebago up in the air? Don't worry about breaking it. Just balls to the wall, man.
I can. Yeah, let's fly it. Where are we going? Let's go. Let's go.
Well, that's the
Out of
idea.
here.
Pour some sugar on me. Woo!
And I specifically put on that song for him.
He's coming back on his high. But not to the same fervor as he was.
The song is sobering for him.
Yeah. It's like shakily, like pulling out more rocks.
All right, so you're gonna try to lift off.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the hell out of here.
Okay, give me another against the odds roll, savvy.
Come on, don't fail me, dice. And it did not fail me. That would be a 10.
Okay, so you start putting the pedal to the metal to get, up enough speed so this thing will lift off, and you feel it start to come off the ground as it's like laboring, trying to move, as Sonny is now up, as he is. Are you still duct taping?
Yeah, and while he's duct taping, he's going like, running down a dream that never would come to me. Working on a mystery, going wherever it leads.
Bartrell.
Bartrell's going to be doing his part to like help provide cover or help fly if Valentine needs a co-pilot.
Okay.
Is there a co-pilot seat? I thought it was just one single seat in this thing.
No, there's 2 seats, but...
Oh, fantastic. Yes, Bartrell, I need help. Yeah, the other guy is like drugged out.
Yeah, he comes and sits in the seat, and then he puts some rocks in front on the dashboard. I got you, buddy. Let's fucking do this.
Fucking do it.
We're gonna get off the fucking ground, and we're getting to the fucking sky, and then it's gonna be all fucking over.
And then I give you a fist bump. Just let's fucking do this.
Yeah, he meets it.
Hell yeah.
Khan is like looking at Magnus the Seer as he's kind of sets the looks at the cooler, and the cans have all fallen on the ground. He's looking at the rusty motor oil cans, and he's like, he stops. He's as you can now you feel like the Winnebago is like trying to lift off, and for some reason something's lagging on it, and you feel like you're up in the air, probably like 20, 30 feet, but it's like dipping. And he's like, do you feel that? And you can feel, and then you hear a noise on like the roof, like somebody walking, like doosh, 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 and you can see the ceiling of the Winnebago just kind of crumple in, like the metal.
Oh my god, do you hear that douche up on the roof? I hate douchebags. Let's take them out!
You got a Gatling gun out there. Go take care of him.
Yeah, is that gonna help me in here?
Yeah, but it would help you out there, wouldn't it?
Why did you have to remind Peter there's a Gatling gun up there?
Sonny's gonna start duct taping the roof.
That duct tape ain't helping shit. Sonny's fired.
Sonny.
Khan's like, I think that's the doorman. Reed, you're up. The big robot that you ran over.
The 12-foot android.
The one with the digital smile.
The one who started it all.
Damn it.
The one we should actually really be afraid of.
Yeah, Sonny is terrified of that guy. He's pretty sure he's someone from his past.
Okay, based on where it is on the roof, do I think it is physically possible to get to the Gatling gun before the big robot does? Because it doesn't sound like it.
We could have a roll off. It would be against the odds, and he would have the upper hand.
I'm going for it. I'm going to kick the
Okay.
Winnebago door open. I'm assuming there's a bar to grab, and I'm going to do like some gymnastics thing to swing my legs up, like Legolas style, onto a horse.
Okay.
I don't
But you
know.
have to remember that it's you have to go a good distance because they didn't put it very conveniently for you. That's why it's against the odds.
Yep. Uh-huh. So 3d6 against the odds?
Yep.
It doesn't matter. It was 3 on the dice, even with a great bonus. It doesn't.
You can use your heart.
Spend some heart.
Spend your heart. Damn it. This is important.
Is heart the same as hit points?
Yeah.
So then I can give up my hit points? Is that what we're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So was that a savvy roll?
I'll let you savvy or grit.
Okay, savvy I will take, so that made the roll a 5. I will
Okay.
then give up 3 heart, leaving me with 1 hit point.
Okay.
Face to face with this motherfucker. And there's a good chance I'm dead.
Okay.
There's
Well,
no
wait,
better way to go out in
you-
the final session.
when
anyway.
When you spend the heart, you re-roll the dice. It's not that they automatic.
Yeah, you roll each dice for each heart you spend.
Yeah, so you should probably spend 1 heart to re-roll like the lowest dice.
dice.
and work-
I had a
work
2
bit
and
from
a
there.
1. It doesn't get any lower.
Yeah, so if you roll,
I'm re-rolling all of them.
Okay.
So you
They were all bad. It doesn't.
Okay.
All right. That is an 8 exactly. 4 and 2 is, and plus my 2 is an 8.
Okay, he still beats you. Has a 9.
God fucking damn it!
Do you want to spend some more heart to try?
I only
roll
have
another
1
10?
hit point left.
Can I spend a heart to allow him to reroll?
I will stand there with my arms out. End me now, motherfucker. Just do it.
Can I spend a heart to allow him to re-roll by jabbing him with a syringe of adrenaline?
Yes, I will let you do that.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. So the adrenaline just made me go, "Phew. What the fuck was that? Who stabbed me?"
Now, can I spend a heart and roll and make the vehicle roll, like do a barrel roll, and try to throw him off the vehicle?
You should have done that before I got up here.
There's a very, very good chance that Reed will go flying off the vehicle.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
We can pick him up later.
Okay.
He's
got 1
fine.
hit point
He's-
left.
Yeah, we can
He's
do a
dead
burial
anyway.
for me
We're
later.
only 20 feet above the ground. He's fine.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
That's 2d6 damage, man.
We all do what we're signing up for.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, just give me a straight up a savvy roll there.
You're gonna break your steering wheel when you fail. It won't roll anything.
Not when I roll a 13.
So you go into a roll.
Shit.
And
I'm like, oh shit!
You see Reed go flying.
Yeah,
You know what?
I don't
Actually,
even want to roll. Like, it doesn't make sense. I just literally go, "Ah!"
maybe that's even the better option. We just lose both the robot and Reed.
Yeah, maybe I
No, no,
grab
no,
the
and
robot
this
trying
is-
to hang on as
The
much as I
point,
can.
the point is, I throw him off, and then I immediately just gun it straight towards where he goes to go pick him up as he's flying. And I'm going to try to catch him in the door as he's flying through the air. That's what my goal is.
So this is some Mission Impossible shit right
Yes. Yes.
here. And Reed is playing the role of Tom Cruise.
Or
I'm
something.
gonna give him a roll with grit to see if he stays on. He does not. You toss this guy. The doorman goes flying, tumbling over. You do a barrel roll as you're flying. Reed lands on the ground. You're at 0 HP. Give me a D6 roll.
The danger zone. I think
Or
Reed.
That's Reed.
I got a 4.
You see Reed crashes to the ground.
I scorpioned. My legs touch the back of my head.
That's gonna take a lot of duct tape.
That was the best line of the night right there.
I can imagine that's
all
all
the
that
duct
Sonic
tape in the
thinks.
world.
Sony's just thinking, he's like, oh man, I'm gonna need to stock up.
Valentine, give me against the odds savvy roll.
Valentine.
Passed out. He did that barrel roll and he passed out from it.
The G-forces called him,
Oxygen.
caused him to pass out.
Yeah. Lack of oxygen to the brain.
Oh no, he's back.
That's why you have a co-pilot,
Right. So
in case the pilot gets
yeah,
knocked out.
the co-pilot. Give me 2d6, 3d6 against the odds. Savvy.
All right, that is 8.
Barrel roll. You turn and you do this, and Valentine just kind of passes out from it, and you run over and jump over and you grab the wheel and you're turning and you come down and you scrape up off the ground and land right in front of Reed and cover him with like a bunch of rocks and dirt.
We got you, fam.
That won't.
Duct tape, man. We got duct tape.
Yeah,
I think.
but with all of that stuff, I mean, duct tape doesn't help against infections.
It's okay. It's okay. We're about to be paid very heftily on this job, apparently.
We already got paid. We got all the coins in the car.
Yeah, but we're also about to get paid for the other job, which is the cooler.
You collect Reed's broken body. He's
unsalvageable.
still alive, but he's in pretty bad shape.
I'm gonna become a cyborg.
Just in reaction.
And then out of anger, I'm gonna join the deviant cyborg motorcycle gang, vowing revenge for the barrel roll.
I saved your ass. I saved all our asses.
So I'm going to inject Reed with a proprietary cocktail of morphine, adrenaline, crack cocaine, and
so I'm awake with a broken back.
Ketamine.
I'm now awake in excruciating pain with a broken back.
I mean, yeah.
Like, ah!
You also realize, Sonny, as you also realize this, you look over and you see Bartrell's like, he's got shallow breathing, because you realize that his vac suit is wrecked.
Okay, there's only one way to fix this.
Oh, I could have used my vac suit to not die.
No.
Damn.
The only thing we can do is make this vehicle airtight and get the oxygen scrubbers working. So let's bust out some more duct tape.
Do we have much more duct tape? I thought we were like almost empty.
That was the medical supplies.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Let's duct tape this shit.
I imagine we get it to the point where from the outside, the ship just looks like a crumpled ball of duct tape.
Yes.
But that probably takes a few hours, so I don't know if that helps Bartrell.
Does it really take that long? Like, how bad is the vehicle?
It's pretty messed up.
I mean, it's already been pretty messed up the whole time we've owned it. I mean, is it drivable right now without us taking 3 hours to fix it up? Because otherwise, I have a feeling that they're going to catch up to us.
Oh wait, we did not kill all the deviants?
No.
Because they had that good vac suit hanging up.
They did have a vac suit in there, yes.
You don't know if it was good or not, though.
I'll go grab it. We're homies.
So you're gonna go run into the diner
and go grab the vac suit, yeah, while he's patching up the vehicle. Because obviously we can't leave here without patching it up.
Is the doorman robot destroyed?
Give an observation roll.
9.
You do not think so. You think you see something moving in the rocks. You think it might be him, but he's been damaged, but he's still moving.
We still have a, assuming it didn't get destroyed with me barrel rolling, we still have a Gatling gun outside.
Yeah. So because Sonny is absolutely terrified of this thing, he is going to 100% go up to the Gatling gun, and in the first time out of all of the sessions, fire a weapon at an actual non-zombie. Although it is a robot, so it doesn't even count then.
Give me an attack roll. I'll give you the upper hand since it's really not moving very fast.
So drop the lowest. Get enough to 8. So I got a 9 on my attack and 4 damage.
It will take a couple tries, but you blast this thing. Eventually, it kind of crumples to the ground. You know, pieces of it falling over, and it's just laying there, motionless. As you probably spent all the ammo on the Gatling gun, it is empty.
Yeah, the entire time he is doing an impression of Weird Al Yankovic doing an impression of Rambo. Ah!
Valentine,
all right.
You are headed back to get to the damage to the vac suit they had hanging up, right?
Yeah.
In hopes that it would somewhat up. Are you going to sneak in? Are you going to try to be stealthy, or are you just walking in like...
Oh, hell no. I'm going to rush in there and just grab it and rush the hell out. I'm not sneaking.
Give me a savvy roll against the odds.
Hell yeah. 11.
Okay, so as you're running in there, they're collecting themselves. The bikes have been damaged. They're kind of like figuring out what the hell happened. They see the Winnebago has landed. Some of them are trying to get their bikes, and they in this kind of haze. You run in and you can see that the vac suit is just hanging up on the wall. It looks faded. It's like red and black, like black, more of a brown.
So it's been used or something.
It's definitely been used. It could probably be salvaged.
Well, it's definitely in better condition than his vac suit.
Also, give me an observation roll. There is actually 2 good vac suits in here from the guys who were in here in the beginning. The regular, like the helmet and the jacket or whatever, are like laying on the ground, as those 2 guys are like in the corner trying to figure out what the hell just happened, as one of the deviants is like got them cornered with a knife. But their gear, some of their gear has been left to the side.
But they're wearing those, though, right?
The jacket with the tank and everything and his helmet is on to the side.
Oh, okay. So they actually have them off right now. How far is that from me compared to where the other one is at?
You can get to that one quicker. The other one's kind of on the wall, and you'd have to detach it from the wall.
I'm gonna run over and grab those damn vac suits and get the hell out. If I'm gonna go for one, I'm gonna go for both.
Okay.
Because my vac suit might get destroyed too.
3 guys notice.
I mean, I'm not trying to be sneaky about it. Otherwise,
I know, but you know everything that's gone on, they're kind of
right. But there's at least 3 dudes who are alert enough to notice I'm just rushing in there, grabbing some vac suits, and getting the hell out.
Yeah, you run off. They all fire at you. You take 1 point of damage, and your vac suit is reduced to 3. And they fire at you as you're running away towards the Winnebago.
Fantastic.
As you hear the last of the shells landing on the ground, as Sonny has unloaded all the ammo in the Gatling gun against the robot, the android,
Great.
the doorman, and he is destroyed.
Well, that's actually fantastic news for me. I would have been in really deep shit.
And you get back and are able to give Bartrell a vac suit that actually has air.
Yeah, and my vac suit is still fine, so I'm going to give that to Bartrell. Obviously, I'm going to have to help Reed into the other vac suit. I'm going to have to assist him or something. I don't know.
Well, how about...
Can you even move your legs?
Who, me? I can't move. I just broke my back in half.
Yeah, and he also took all that ketamine, and he took the ketamine, morphine,
I told you,
cocaine.
I folded up.
Oh.
Like, I scorpion-tailed the back of my head. It snapped.
Well,
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm just going to put him in his
You were
vac
going
suit
fast
too.
enough to fly, and then I got thrown
Reed's-
from the vehicle.
Yeah,
Reed's
that's
new
my
name-
fault. Sorry.
Reed's new name is Fallout Boy.
Hey, you survived though, damn it.
Did I, though?
Yes.
This is not the same Reed you want.
This is also the future, man. You can get new legs.
Valentine, well, instead of you doing that, Sonny will take care of
Thanks for
getting
the
Reed
memories.
into a vac suit and working him over, since you or Bartrell are typically our pilot types, despite not knowing anything about piloting.
Yeah, maybe you should put the vac suit on Reed then.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you another question though. How long did this all take for me to run over there, grab the suit, come back to the vehicle?
Probably just a couple minutes.
Like 2 or 3 minutes?
Yeah.
So we haven't even patched up any of the actual holes yet.
No.
Okay, so this is what I suggest. We fly away from here, find a spot to hide first, come up with a game plan, what the hell is gonna happen, and then get the hell out once we fix the fucking vehicle.
Or we can just, well, can we fly? Or is it just the holes in the
I tell you what, I can fly. I just did it.
Well, to be fair though, I guess we did just get a couple back suits for the other 2 guys that needed it.
Yeah, I mean,
So we could just fly out of here and say
that's
screw
our
it.
norm. Is just staying in the vac suits while we fly.
Yeah, while we fly.
Do you not remember?
True.
That's true. Is it flyable? Can we fly?
Yeah, it's going to take a roll. I need everybody to contribute to the departure of the old reliable. I'm assuming Valentine is flying. I mean, Reed is just, he's.
I don't know.
Dead.
Bartrell,
I'm pretty much
do you
dead.
want to take your...
I'm on life support.
Bartrell, what is your savvy?
I got a 2. +2 in savvy.
He's going to be the lead pilot, getting this the fuck out of here, because he should be. I'm going to back him up and assist him on making sure we get out.
Okay, what are you doing by doing that?
Making sure that we keep it steady. Anytime any weird shit goes on, I flip the switch and take over and assist him. Basically, like if something goes wrong with us flying out of here, I want to make sure that I'm right there to flip the switch and then take control and steer us out of whatever bullshit that he gets us into.
Sonny, what are you doing?
I'm going to unlock the magnets on the Gatling gun, since we don't need it anymore since it has no bullets.
Yeah.
And hopefully that will reduce the weight.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You drop that. Okay. Reed silently screams. All right. So Bartrell, give me that roll. It's a straight up roll. It's not against the odds because you got all these people helping you. So a savvy roll, 2d6.
That's a 10.
I'm sure pour some sugar and me blasting through the Winnebago.
Oh, I make sure to turn it on again.
Just all of a sudden accelerate out of the atmosphere, and you have left Lucy with Magnus the Seer and are successful.
While we still can say that we're successful.
I mean, I'm dead, so.
I said, bear this in mind, a true friend is hard to find. Hey, look, my lady. Hey, look, my lady. Running down a dream. Get down with the sickness, you mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Don't you mind people grinning in your face?